We've reached our destination.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here I come! You're finished!
Can't get out of this!
Take this!
Get from the wind!
Flame of fury!
If it's in the sky, it's
around us.
All yours, Kisara!
Hear me!
My
Flame
turn.
of fury!
I'm on!
Burning strike! Here's the evil!
Crumbling! In an instant!
Impact!
Lightning!
Not a chance!
Downfall!
Dragon
Radiant here!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll zip it up!
We did it!
I'm just getting
away.
Hear me! Flame of
Take
fury!
this.
Burning
I'm on it! Raining slash! Shockwave Quiver Dragon!
Annihilation!
Downfall!
I'm all
Here I go! I'm ready! Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Stardust!
Resonate with you! Stalagmite!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day. For crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Like this should be easy.
Talent
Can't get out of this!
You're mine! You're finished!
Gemini Opera!
Raining slash! I'm on!
It's like trying to keep up to the wolf!
You're mine! You're finished!
By the power of water!
Tear you apart! Here I come! Raining
Lunar
slash!
eruption!
Leave the ensnaring to
Wind
me.
astral energy!
And the pummeling
Light Spear! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here I go!
Now!
Into the shadows! Those
I'm on! Blow away!
Radiant
Finish!
Steer
Sever
into
your
it!
wings! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine! Burn in hell! You're mine! Swallow dance! Do it!
Kitara frozen.
Hammer! My turn! Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear!
Raging storm. Annihilation. Here goes. Hear me. Flame of fury.
Shockwave flash!
Burning strike.
First strike! Take this! Here I come!
And it's
Get
all.
finished! I'm just look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! I can feel my power growing!
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought? I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior. And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zoopals, I guess.
Choice! Demon Fang! Eternal devastation! Rip and tear! Eternal devastation!
Airborne
No
beast.
escape!
My set. Now. Burning strike. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! It's on! Strike! It's over! Soaring light spear!
Here. Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
A comfortable win.
You guys want to rest here? I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night! I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
Hi, Hoodle!
Run away! Hurricane thrust! Wind! Powered hurricane! Take this! You're finished!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danons. But then I met Shionne and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danons like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danons were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shionne.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danons do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, Back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shionne mad. I don't know though, maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shionne's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almedria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Shionne,
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shionne said the same thing, as if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Leave the ensnaring to me. In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
Take magic! In here!
Raining slash!
I'll be saving this one.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Out of our way!
You're mine! I'll see one, eh?
Art sealed!
Blew away!
Lunar Blast! By the power of water! Take my revenge on you!
Oh my lord! It's over!
Dance in the
Soaring
wind!
light spear!
Sleep now!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! We're not finished!
Air thrust! Here! Air Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A comfortable win.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
It's on! You're mine! You're finished! I'm on it! Here I
Lunar
come!
corruption!
You're
Raging
finished!
cascade!
No further!
Sealed!
Take this!
I'll be saving! Reload!
Double demon fang!
Annihilation! Raging storm! Where did that came from? Hurricane!
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Mega ray!
No escape! Lightning thrust!
This!
Burn!
Power escape! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Now! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
trash.
How about this? Ceiling gale! I'll take it! Roll away! Take down their defenses! Take it!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over! My shield!
Now or never.
Oh, it's you! It's the wind!
Double demon blade! Blow them away!
Will this help?
Not a chance! Ready? Double demon blade! I owe you one! Double it! In an instant! Impact block!
Quite necessary when creating weapons.
Lightning condemned!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now! Soaring light spear!
Air thrust! Light ash raging cancer!
Covering wind! Talon soaring light spear!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Seems about right to me.
Now you'll learn! Soaring light spear!
You'll pay for what you did! Now!
Blow away! Next! My turn! Soaring light spear!
Raging storm! Swirling flight!
It's on!
Storm!
Take this!
Lightning!
Soaring light spear! I'm on it!
Ready to do it!
Let's refrain from losing. As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
No backing down!
I'll tear you apart! Here! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
A showdown between blade and fist!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Natural energy! By the power of tear you apart!
We're not finished! Be still! No more!
I can carve through armor!
Take
My
this!
deal?
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Barely a blip on our radar.
We seem to have...
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
The rebel!
Dance in the wind! Air
You're
thrust!
finished! You picked the wrong
No
fight!
mercy! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Here I
Blow
go!
away!
Raging storm!
Hurricane! Blow away!
I'm
you.
First strike! Crush! Crush! Glitter Dragon! Eternal Devastation! Crush! Eternal Devastation!
Air thrust!
Flaming Crush! Take this! You're finished!
I never miss!
Glitter Dragon! Severing Wind! Tear!
Glacial Spear!
Flaming Crush! Here I come! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Dragon Gate!
Not on my watch! Freeze Laser!
Severing Wind! Take this! It's over! Eat dirt!
Searing Tempest!
Right
And
hand!
that's my will!
Rolling
Flare Tornado!
You're mine!
Do it!
Blow away!
Here! More where that came from! Raging Cascade!
Now I'm real mad!
Blow away!
Seal!
First strike!
More with the stockpile! Annihilation!
Severing Wind! I'll run you through!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Captain Swirl! More where that came from! Now!
Take this!
Here I go! I'm only getting
Severing Wind!
started!
Blow away!
Off my
Raging Cascade! Searing
Soaring Wind Spear!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
No choice! Strike!
Try this on for size! Wind armor won't save you!
You're mine! You're mine!
Eagle Fly! Flying free!
That's my
Seal,
cue!
can you take care of them? Shut them down! Double Demon Fang!
Alex Storm!
Lightning Orb!
Strike!
More with
Double
that
Demon Fang!
Here! Air thrust! Dragon Claw! Astral Energy is evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
Well then, let's keep moving.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out!
You be still! Strike! Double Demon Fang! Crush!
They really don't give up, do they?
Now you'll learn!
Freaking does it!
Here, let me
You're
out!
mine! Double Demon Fang! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
In the wind!
Blow away! You're finished!
Anything in order
Eternal
of
Devastation! Eat dirt!
First aid!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm on a roll now! Lunar Blast!
In a bind?
Back into the fray!
Mirror Gate!
Astral Energy! Reload!
Eagle Shockwave!
Radiant Pierce! Raging
Shockwave
Cascade!
Flash!
Dragon Shell!
Watch Severing Wind! You're mine! It's over! Soaring Light Spear! Thanks! You're finished! Hold nothing back!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Severing Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Rising Falcon! Shockwave Flash!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come! It's time! Hurricane Thrust!
Lost, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Eat dirt!
Will this help?
Do you
Severing Wind!
The enemy feels ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Ready to go!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Swallow Dance! You're mine!
Lightning
You're
Orb! Raging
finished!
Cascade!
Here I come!
Now,
Severing Wind!
Into the wind!
I owe you one! Hurricane
Air
Thrust!
Thrust mine!
shouldn't have messed with me.
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
I'll smash you!
Tear!
Lightning!
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning Condemn!
Eagle Fly!
Thunder Blast!
Soda!
No
need to be stronger. That equipment should come in handy.
Ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the humbling to me.
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial
Take
Spear.
it!
Here's evil. Hurricane. Do it. Eagle Fly.
Shionne!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
My turn! Strike!
Here.
Blow away!
Dragon Shell.
Glacial Spear! Double Demon Fang! Take this!
Air thrust.
There's always room for improvement.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles, the Renin.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Ready! Thrust! On your feet! Take it! It's over! Rising Falcon!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Got you now! It got fired!
I've got this. Let him marksman handle.
It's all steel! All yours!
Do it.
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust!
Now I'm in the groove.
Soaring Light Spear!
Annihilation.
Rising Falcon!
Eat this.
Here I come!
Eagle
You're
Fly.
finished! Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! We did it!
Sleep now.
Raining
More
Slash!
for the south side.
Strike!
Now I'm in the groove.
Soaring Light Spear.
Ignite!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Air thrust. Now for
Soaring Light!
Eat this.
Glacial Spear. Here's
Rising Falcon!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Take it!
Lunar
Raining
Corruption.
Slash! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
This is... I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.